How often have you met a cat in your vicinity and wondered what might be the history behind her? In a domesticated ecosystem, if you are not meeting a well cared for cat, you are most likely encountering either a feral cat or a stray cat. And one of the most frequently asked questions that I receive on our blog is what is the difference between a feral cat and a stray cat? Both feral cats and stray cats live outside the comforts of our four walls. They both live in an outside environment which is subjected to accidents and threats from predators. Adding to this, both feral and stray cats to a great extent exude a similar aura. Both are homeless, mostly aggressive, and to a great extent ragged looking and unfortunately riddled with fleas and ticks. So in this video, allow me to clearly demarcate what is the difference between a feral cat and a stray cat. How are they different in their characteristics and what you can possibly do to aid them. Well, first off, outdoor cats that behave in a friendly manner are known as stray cats. Stray cats are those that at some point in time have had homes. Most of the cats that you see in shelters are stray cats. And because they have already been a part of a domestic ecosystem, you will find that these cats are comfortable with approaching humans. They don't hesitate in coming to you and communicating with you through their actions. They may even rub themselves to you if you are the lucky one. Stray cats are ones that are either lost, abandoned, or released from their previous owners and homes. If all of a sudden you find yourself getting regular visits from a friendly cat gawking at you from the door for food and love, then congratulations, you have been blessed by a stray cat. On the other hand, feral cats are quite different from stray cats. Feral cats are the ones that have never or have spent very less time around domesticated environments. They may have spent very less time around humans and usually live in feline colonies and spend generations living together. Ferals live, hunt, and procreate within these colonies and very often multiply, rapidly number within these colonies. Here is a fun fact. The feral cats living in these large colonies, contrary to what one might guess, are very quiet. The adult cats don't even meow at each other to communicate. They have evolved themselves to use non-verbal communication in their daily deeds and actions. Now, since I have made a clear distinction between feral and stray cats, I would like to address another question related to these, which is, can feral or stray cats be domesticated? Well, you will find many cases where someone has domesticated a feral cat and many cases where people have domesticated a stray cat. It really isn't a question of whether they can be domesticated, rather, what is the degree to which it is possible to domesticate them. For example, in a relative terms, it will be much more difficult to domesticate a feral cat given the fact that they aren't used to domesticated environment. And therefore, they won't be as trusting as you would want them to be. Having said that, if you find a feral kitten that has taken a liking to you, it will be much easier to accommodate her to a domesticated environment and thus make her accept this new comfortable home. A stray cat, on the other hand, has already had some experience of domesticated environments, and therefore, with proper care, nurture, and attention, can be domesticated and given a new forever home. However, what I need to point out here is that before you go ahead and try to bring a stray home, you must first take her to the vet. Get him or her thoroughly checked for fleas, tick, and other infections which may be harmful for her and you as well. With proper attention, care, and precise knowledge, most of which you can find here at Kitty County, you can very well give these cats a comfortable forever home where they can be spoiled. Also, there is one other pet-human relationship dynamics that I need to relay here. Many times there are cats, and this is true for feral cats, who love their freedom too much, so to speak. They will show up when it is time for food, play, care, or attention. Receive it and go along on their merry ways back into the wild with their tails held up. That is also a beautiful thing to have, isn't it? You don't always have to acquire them to own them. You can have a great relationship with an animal without them even being around all the time. As I mentioned earlier, since both feral and stray cats live outside the domesticated environment, you must be curious how cities manage their population. Cities manage feral cat populations by using a process named TNR. TNR stands for trap, neuter, and release. Feral cats are trapped, vaccinated, neutered, tagged, and released back. This ensures that they do not spread illness in the colony and do not reproduce uncontrollably. Feral cats that are likely to be domesticated without much effort are put up at foster homes and adoption centers so that they can have their forever home. If you are watching this, I hope one day you go to one of these adoption centers and adopt one of these as your own. So with this, we come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, like the video, share it among fellow cat lovers, and share your unique story with that one cat you encountered in the comment section below. Take great care of yourselves and your cat, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.